Hello, Internet. For my fellow productivity nerds with Todoist on my screen right now, you will relate to this so hard that like I have just endless sheets of paper, my planners, my sticky notes, everything while I plan out the new year. Is there, first of all, I know I don't have like a lot of subscribers, and that's great, cool. I haven't put that much content. We will get there. But if there's something like specific you're stuck on with yearly goal setting, I would love any ideas in the comments. Because this is my wheelhouse. This is my jam. This is my like. If I could just help people like set goals and do their lives together, like that would be sad. That would be very enjoyable for me, which is why that's why we're here. Actually, let me back up and go into the ethos of this entire channel. So, my plan when I set up this YouTube channel and bought the domain and all the things, I think the domain is, I couldn't get projectrevival.com. Damn. But so Project Revival year, and my plan was, because I do this for myself every year, I sit down and I'm like, okay, what kind of like person do I want to be this year? Like, what kind of goals do I want to set? What do I want to I truly believe that like you can change your entire life in like a year. Like, I truly believe that. Maybe not every aspect. Like, maybe you can't go from like overweight, single, broke to like rich, thin, healthier. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Whatever your goals are. But like, I think that there's some things that you can really, really make a damn good progress steps forward on, right? I think you can. A whole year is a really long time, and like a day is short but a year is long, and I truly believe that. I truly believe that like setting down and like setting goals and like getting focused for a whole year, because that gives you grace too, right? Like, sorry, I'm going on a side tangent now, but like in a whole year, that also takes into account like sometimes you have a bad month, right? But that's just like 1 out of 12. Maybe you have 2. Even if you have 6 bad months, that's still 6 left for like growth and chances and doing things and like moving your life forward, right? And that doesn't mean it has to be moving your life forward, right? At the same time, goals are super personal. Don't let anybody on the internet tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing. If your goal is to like relax harder this year, take care of yourself, like nurture what you already have, sick, great, do that. Like, just someone else like, ooh, 20 pounds, I want to lose 20 pounds. Like, rot your 20 pounds. Who gives a shit if you don't want to? Like, if you don't want that goal, don't set that goal. Don't put goals on your plate that aren't yours, you know? That's a big thing. If you take anything away from this channel, like, not only can you change your life in a year, but like you can really do it if all of those goals are on your list aren't from like a stranger on Pinterest that mean nothing to you, right? Like, right now, I love to set like reading goals because I have so many books that I own that I never read through, and I want to like read through them and clear them out so I can make a more like remote focused lifestyle. There's a huge goal in there. So I'm not just reading 50 books a year for like the funsies. I'm reading 50 books a year so I can clear them out and only keep what I want to keep, but like there's a bigger goal there, you know? Whereas like I think a lot of people said weight loss, reading, I don't know, whatever it's just, if you went to Pinterest and Googled like yearly goal ideas, like whatever those are, if that's what gets you going, that's amazing. But it's hard to get out of a bed for a goal that's not yours. Like, I am not a runner. I have been bodybuilding, weightlifting for 10 plus years. But if my goal was like running a 5K, I would fail at that. I would. I don't like running. I don't like running. I played sports in high school. I played lacrosse. I was an excellent runner. I'm great at it. I don't like it. So if I set that goal, of course every day I would feel like a failure because I don't want to do that goal. I don't want to wake up and do the goal. You know, I can body build and like weightlift because I love that. That's a good time for me. You know what I mean? So just really look at your goals for the year and think about, are these yours, or are they shoved on your plate from the internet, people in your life, like, you know, there's a lot of people like want to start a business, and like I've been running a business since 2012. I don't even know how many years that 11, as you can tell by my aging face. But like, is freelancing and running a business for everybody? No, no. Sometimes it's nice to have an employer and a 9 to 5 and like health insurance. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, maybe that's a side video I should make of like just tangents about like having goals and pressure from the internet that aren't yours. But anyway, what was I talking? I don't know. Let me reel this back in. The point is, right now in my life, I am doing yearly themes and quarterly specific goals. It's a little hard for me to get very, very specific on the year ahead, and getting really specific, like, oh, I want to hit like, ooh, a 6-figure business, and I want to like work out 300 times or what. Like, I'm not the numerical part of my life right now. My themes are like self-care, remote lifestyle, like getting back in touch with like doing work that I'm really passionate about. Like, these are themes that like really, really will feel good for me. And of course, none of those have like a tangible yearly outcome. I'm just like, it's my North Star right now. But, and the next quarter, that means like, okay, I'm going to publish X amount of content. I am going to work out like X amount of times. Like, okay, what is on, and if you don't do quarterly planning, that just means 3 months at a time. That's all. January, February, March. It's usually like a sales term, like your quarterly report kind of thing. But it's usually like, it's 3 months, 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. So it's a quarter. So that's what I'm focusing right now. I'm not really getting big on like, okay, my whole year. Because I have no, if the pandemic taught me anything, it's that I have no idea. I can't plan that far ahead. Like, you have no idea what's going to happen in life sometimes. And I just want to leave room for possibility, but at the same time, navigate towards what I want. And that's my theme for right now, you know? Like, for everybody who's making beautiful, like, yearly spreads and all the things. And if you're interested, I will make a video on, like, how I'm doing this in my planners. Because if you're here, probably for my Passion Planner video, can't believe how many Passion Fan members are watched one of my last videos on all the videos, or my videos on all the videos. I need to sleep this year. My video on all the like releases, but like, of course I still have them all and I'm going to use them all. I've sat down and I've thought like so deeply about like how I'm going to use each one of them. I'm a huge scrap nope person to like figure my life out person. But like, if you want a specific plan with me, with the planners I'm going to use in the next year, which I would not recommend to follow my system because I'm going to use up a lot of planners I have, thus the remote living. I just want to use a whole bunch up. It doesn't mean anyone should have like 20 or 30 planners at one time, or that that's a good life choice. That's just what I'm doing, because I'm not going to bring them with me. I'm only going to bring my set, like so many, but it had like 9 months to use up everything I have. So, not everything. I'm sure I'll have a bag of planner stuff, because that's just how I roll. But yeah, if you're just in the planner thing, I can definitely go into that. Or if you're here from like my Amazing Marvin videos, which hi, welcome. I'm so sorry I haven't filmed any of those in a while. I will get back to that. I still use Amazing Marvin like every day of my life. That's still my North Star of my productivity system for productivity apps. Like, I love Notion. I love ClickUp. ClickUp is so great. Or yeah, ClickUp is great. Todoist is great for just like to-dos, like, hey, sweep the floors, you know, like just to-dos. But Marvin is my favorite. If I had to delete them all and just pick one, it would be Marvin, hands down. Absolutely. I would just move everything else to somewhere else. Figure that out. But sorry, my lips are chapped. But I swear, guys, I'm getting it together this year. For people who don't know, I'm a content copywriter. Like, I do content, I do copywriting, I do like everything under marketing. So as you can imagine, everything from like Black Friday through the Christmas season is naturally a lot of work. It's a lot of work because it's sales time, you know. Also, another theme that I've been thinking about lately and like is not really minimalism, because I don't think I'd ever live that lifestyle with my like 30 notebooks I'm looking at over here. Never. Not a true minimalist. The like people who own like 3 shirts. You know what I mean? Like that's just not gonna happen for me. But like just focusing on like the essentials, you know, and like the things that make me happy and the things I enjoy in my day-to-day life and all of those kind of things. I'll get really specific if people do want a planner notebook, because like one of them is going to be used very, very specifically for that purpose and like that kind of vision and goal and plan. And I'm very excited. I love having a notebook with a theme. You know what I mean? Like it's just good. So anyway, guys, that is it. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. I hope we all have a good year. I hope everyone just has a good year and you have goals on your plate that like really actually inspire you to get up. And I hope you also take care of your, I hope you hustle hard in whatever that context means. Maybe that just means like you work real hard at taking care of yourself, but like you relax hard. I think we all need that. This is just a video tangents, but like I think a lot of us spend so much time focusing, like we kind of like half work and we like check social media and we kind of like half work and then we like kind of relax, where we're like scrolling on TikTok or whatever during our relaxing time, and like we were working but we're doing emails, and it's like this constant just like half working and half relaxing, and we're all burned out. And like I'm really over it. I really want to just like work when I worked and work hard, and then relax hard, and like to spend time with people I care about, and like doing things that actually fill my damn cup, you know, not just like social. And I love social media. I do. I am a writer. I am a lover of social media when it's used for a betterment. But you know, that's another topic. If you want me to talk about, I would be happy to, because I think about that a lot. How we do this like half and half, and then we wonder why we're like so behind on things and we don't feel well rested. You know? Just formulating a lot of thoughts. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. I always take my planners and I flip through the whole past year, which takes like days on its own alone of just like looking at everything and thinking so hard. But boy, is it worth it, because you can see your entire life like in like perspective. You know, you're like, holy my god, like you think, oh, I worked really hard and like, oh, these things were my priorities, and as you're flipping through the schedule you're like, but this was nowhere in my priority list, so like it obviously wasn't a priority, you know. Nothing like a planner to let you know where you're at in life, you know what I mean? Anyway, that is it. Happy New Year, guys. If there's anything you want me to cover at any time, I'm always open to content ideas. This is my favorite thing to talk about, so